He knows when we have a funeral, it's a lot of fun. I don't know how to explain it. We don't do family reunions. If we want to drink with relatives we haven't seen for a while, we wait for someone to die. It's fucked up, isn't it? Like you get the phone call, you're like, what? Oh my God, Uncle Manny. I love Uncle Manny. Did you get a DJ yet? One of your grandmas was the shit.
Spend my money. You're out there playing your high-class games of sorrow. Sorrow. You never do what you know you ought to. Something tells me you're the devil's daughter. Sorrow. Sorrow.
Hey Joe, it's your buddy Jeffrey Gurian. I'll always remember our times at the comic strip. I hope you can see from up there how valued you were and how many people came out to honor your friendship and what a great guy you were. Rest in peace, Joe Rocha. You are already missed.
Hey, Allegra Barnett here. I'm going to miss Joe Rocha for a lot of reasons. Mostly because he helped me move out of a fifth-story walk-up. You know how hard it is to replace someone like that? Like, that's not like replacing a guy. That's like replacing U-Haul. Anyway, I love you, Joe. You're a great friend, and I'm going to miss you for the rest of my life.
I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October, a toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my mama, but I rarely got beatings cause the girl loved drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl, let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. Irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but the brother keep winking. Still he won't down you or tear out your hide. On your side while the baby make a slide. But mama got wise to the game. The youngest of 5 kids, hun, here it is. After 10 years without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Listen, positive over negative for the woman a master. Mother Queen's rise in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God.
Hi, this is Susanna Perlman. And when I met Joe Rocha, it was the early aughts in New York City, because he actually remembered me from an open mic that I had done in San Francisco in the late 90s. And I thought that was pretty remarkable that he had that much of a great memory. But over the years, as I got to know him, I realized that he had a knack for remembering very quirky things about people. And he did a lot of my shows, and we were on podcasts together. And he was just a great guy, and I'm really going to miss him. So, Joe, wherever you are, I know you're making people laugh, so, you know, they're very lucky. All right, thanks.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house.
So the thing that I loved about Joe is he was a happy comic, which doesn't happen very often. He was always happy, or at least I remember him as always happy. And he was never doing what I did, which was whining about my career and where it wasn't going or was going or not enough going or any of that stuff. But the thing that I love most about Joe is I would be in a conversation with him and he would be hysterical and making me laugh really hard, and then the MC would go, and now Joe Rocha, and he'd go on stage and do exactly what we had just talked about 2 minutes, 5 minutes before. So if Joe is up there, I have a feeling that he's talking to St. Peter at the gate doing his act. Sleep well, Joe.
Hey, my name's Mike Cateo. Joe was a friend of mine. He was also my roommate. Joe was an amazing comic, a great guy, and a horrible roommate. I mean, terrible. I once walked into the living room and saw him lying on the couch underneath my blanket with no clothes on. And I said to him, Joe, I'd appreciate it if you could at least put shorts on when you're lying on the couch. Don't be naked on the couch. He goes, I'm not naked. I go, dude, I could see your balls. I got to know Joe intimately. Not that way, just really well. He was a great guy, always willing to go the extra mile, and I'll miss him. I know he's somewhere in heaven going, oh shit, God is real. All right, thanks, bye. Love you, Joe. Miss you.
If you take life, do you know what you'll give? Odds are you won't like what it is. When the storm arrives, would you be seen with me by the merciless eyes I've deceived? I've seen angels fall from blinding heights, but you yourself are nothing so divine, just next in line. Arm yourself because no one else here will save you. The odds will betray you, and I will replace you. You can't deny the prize, it may never fulfill you. It longs to kill you. Are you willing to die? The coldest blood runs through my veins. You know my name.
Joe Rocha was a true comedian, and I think that's how he would want to be remembered ultimately. I mean, he did a lot of things. He did improv, and he did some writing, and he did some acting, but at the end of the day, I know that the thing that gave him a lot of pride and pleasure, and the thing he had a lot of passion for, was his stand-up comedy. And, Joe Rocha could stand toe-to-toe with the best of them. And I think it would be very important for him to be remembered that way, and for someone to say that about him. He was also an amazing guy. He was a stellar human being, and a hungry intellect, and a really supportive person, and a great comedian.
All right, we're rolling.
A few words about Joe Rocha. That prick was a miserable goddamn son of a bitch. His comedy? One word. Act!
I'm just kidding. We love you, Joe.
Isn't that right, guys? 1, 2, 3.
We
Thank you.